Hello friends, this is Grace here and we are getting ready to open our boxes. I just have this covering up the label. Here is my box for Journals on a Journey. We are getting ready for the last session. I can't believe it. We started this in January. It has been a 6-month journey of our junk journals. Each one of us made our own cover and added one signature and punched holes for 4 more friends to add signatures. And then we sent it off to the next friend who added a signature to our book and did some decorating and had some fun. But we haven't seen our books yet. This is the first time that we're seeing our books. You get to see it with us. I'm kicking off this event today. It is Sunday. Happy Sunday, and thank you for being here. I appreciate your company. Hey there, Shauna. I see you, Mary. Hey, Tanya. Thanks for saying hello. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to work on, this is taped up real well. So I'm going to work on cutting open the tape. This is not the original box that I sent mine in, but you remember, like, it's been sent several times over the last 6 months from one person to the next. So we look at, oh, yep, there you go. We have been sending and resending these boxes along. So I imagine that's what happened with this one. Here's my baby. She's back home. She's back home with me. So we get to open it up and take a peek. I want to just say hello. I want to get in the comments and see who's here so I can make sure to greet and welcome everybody who's here for the last session of Journals on a Journey. Super excited to share this with you guys today. Hey, Carol. She's so excited for this. We're excited too. Hey, Lori and Gail. Hello, hello. Trisha and Debbie. Welcome, Gwen. There's Debbie Moeller and Dolores is here. Carrie Hall. How are you, friend? Debbie and Pam. Welcome, welcome, everybody. I'm so excited that you're all here to hang out and see. Okay, let me pull this out of here. You guys, it's massive. It's massive. OMG. Are you looking at that? Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, so this is so fun. This is so fun. So here, I love this. I love that we have, okay, so like I said, first, this is the front, right? Let me look. Nope, here's the front. Here's the front. This is the front. That was my first signature that I put in myself in January, then in February, and then in March, and then in April, and then in May, a new signature went in every time. And you can see the variety of colors of the thread that was used. And I love that. I love that these are all from my friends, my 4 friends who added their own signatures into my book. This adventure has been called Journals on a Journey. If you are just catching on to this, I'm going to pull all this paper off before I get it out of here. If you are just walking into this and you don't know what the heck we're talking about, this is why I'm doing a little description just for the benefit of any of you who have no idea what's going on here. This is a junk journal created in collaboration with 4 of my sweetest, most loving creative friends. So Chris Hunter, creating with Chris Hunter, Michelle from the Vintage Daisy, Dina from Designs by Dina, and Cheryl from Mama P's Crafty Creations. The 5 of us collaborated together under the encouragement and the direction. I would not say direction, like the invitation came from Chris Hunter. It was her idea. And I am honored. Chris, if you are here, darling, thanks for inviting me. This has been an honor and a blessing. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Oh, it has my name on it. Look, it has my name on it. This is going to be so fun to go through. I didn't see all of the sessions where the ladies were adding the pages and adding the things into my journal. And I think each one of us, as we were adding signatures to these journals, I think we took the liberty after we were live with you guys and sharing what we were doing. Oh, here's another little charm, but I can't read it. I need to get my glasses. I think we took the liberty to add something that maybe you hadn't seen. So today, as we're doing our reveals, you very well will be seeing things that were added after our lives our live share with you, each one of us did a little more adding to these books. So it says made with love. It's a little charm. I don't want to pull on it because it may be attached to something that will, like a tag or something that's in a pocket. Okay. I just wonder what strikes you about this. Before I even open it, let's do a really quick, slow look and see. I showed you the signatures here. I love it. I have a fabric cover, and I think I used chipboard and then batting material. So I put chipboard for the cover, and then batting material to soften it so that we weren't just putting the fabric directly on the chipboard. So that's the layers of the actual cover. I poked the holes. I apologize. I apologize profusely to the ladies because I did a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stitch. I don't know what I was thinking. What I was thinking, I think I do know what I was thinking, is that this is going to have a lot in it. And I really wanted to make sure that with the 7 stitches that the pages would be very secure in the book, because I knew when we went with a 3-inch binding, a 3-inch spine, that these stinkers were gonna be hefty, hefty, hefty. So I'm gonna do like a little twirl around here. Oh, we got a little bit more of the packing paper here. And I just wonder what strikes you. Is there anything? I did not put anything on my cover. I like to do my cover last. This is just a personal preference. There is no answer to the right or wrong way to do this. This is just my personal preference. After the book is completed, I like to do the cover to represent what the vibe of the book is and like what the book feels like to me. I let the book, as it's coming together, determine what the cover should be. Some people like to do the cover first, and that's awesome. There's no right or wrong. It's just different preferences, right? All right, I've got the tie, just a simple chiffon tie that I put on it. It's not attached yet. I just wonder what strikes you about this as you're looking at it. I'm going to look back at comments. I really want to see what you're saying in terms of what strikes you. There's Michelle. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Joy. Hi, Nancy. Hey, Sherry. Hello, Debbie. It's been a minute since January, hasn't it though? Hasn't it though? Oh my gosh, Dolores, I agree. Dolores says it has been a fabulous journey. Girl, I agree. I'm here. I love you in that friendship. Oh, Chris, she says, I'm here. I love you and the friendships we've strengthened through this. Isn't it amazing, Chris, what you can do? Even though miles and miles and miles separate us, what we've been able to accomplish together and our love for junk journaling, the ability to share that has been such a bonding experience. Thank you for inviting me. It has really been an honor. Lisa says, I have different colors and textures that you see from the top. Yes, that's one of her reactions, what occurs to her when she's looking at it. Yes, different colors, different textures. Even the papers, I can tell the papers are different in there. I see something glossy. I don't know what that is. We'll discover that in a minute. It's chunky. Joe says it's chunky and I love it. I love a chunky journal too. I love journals that have stuff hanging out of them. I love this. It makes me so happy. It's like a big suspenseful, thing that you want to open up, like a present that you get to unwrap. And what's on every page? We don't know. We're going to find out here in a minute. Probably a smart thing to do with the binding. They are chunky. They are very chunky. Yes, Sue, all the textures and all the dimensions. That's what she noticed. The textures, the fabrics, everything, Mary says. The second from the front and the second from the back signatures, they are chunky. She's looking here. So this one might be the chunkiest. Who does it belong to? I don't know. Here, I don't even have the whole thing in my fingers. Who does this belong to? I don't know. And then this blue one is super chunk. Chunky monkey, we got them. Yes, all the different colors and textures, Lori says. Lots of love. Cheryl, yes. Can you see the love? Can you feel the love in this book? I hope it feels like love. Yes, Michelle. Let's get through it. Let's start because there's so much to discover. It's huge, Missy says. Yes, Carol, a wonderful chunky journal, she says. Hey, Constance, thank you for sending me the card that you sent me, the ATC card. I appreciate you so much. Nancy says, I've been waiting for this. I have been waiting. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? You think so, Capri? We got an hour. We get an hour together. It's going to be great. All right, let's go. Oh, yay! So I forgot that I did this. I created this little inside cover sheet so that I could have each of the ladies write down. So signature one is my signature, so it has my name on it, right? And then Dina's is the second one. Cheryl is the third one. Chris Hunter, I love this. Love you too, darling. Chris has the fourth one, and the fifth one is was added by Michelle. I'm really glad I did that. It was kind of like my table of contents for my book. I know that each of us tried to sign each other's books or do something inside personal. I gave each of the ladies a postcard from North Dakota and wrote on it. So there was the little note from me in each. Now this first signature with the burlap cover, this is my signature. This is the signature that I added. I will do a flip through, although I didn't really decorate the pages yet. You'll get a feel for my style. I love to use a variety of fabrics and papers. I love to use junk. In fact, I'm going to drop the camera down just a little bit more so you guys can see even closer. There we go. I really like, this is all paper scraps collaged onto telephone book paper. I am on a skip, you know, there's no rules with junk journaling. A lot of people, including me, really like to use digital kits of really pretty papers that you can print out at home and add to your journals to be decorative. I do that too, but I really do like using junk, like this old phone book paper. And then this was just scraps of book paper and scrapbook paper. I use my paper scraps in a telephone book and in a novel. I just collage them onto one side, and then it makes good, you know, backgrounds for projects like tags and ATC cards or mixed media projects, and it makes good pages for junk journals. So that's what that is, with an added printable little, I printed it on sticker paper, the little bird. Okay, so I won't describe every single page, but I just want to go through and explain to you. I really love, like this is from a children's book about farming, this page here. So I really do love using actual junk. I think I got this book from our library's semi-annual sale. They had, you know, books at the library. This feels like a manila folder. And then I added just some pretty scraps of paper on the side. This is from an adult coloring book. I always think they're interesting in a junk journal. And then, so this is the adult coloring book, but on this side, I did do a little decorating. I added a tag, which gives me a little pocket. I used the tag as a pocket on this page. So see how I do like a lot of paper collage. I'm a big fan of paper collage. So let's see. This was a printable that I bought, a really pretty lace set digital download that I purchased, and I use them quite often. Just a page. I just used a page of it. Look, here's an old map, and it had a little purple on it, so I picked this because it really coordinated well. Here's the Winnie the Pooh book page. This is a grading, if all those teachers out there, this is an old time grading notebook for teachers, 6th week, 7th week, and it's like attendance and grades, semester, daily averages, tests. I mean, it's how teachers would keep track of things. So it's one of those from a book like that I got at the thrift store. So we're just going to do a quick through. Flip through. I did not decorate my signature a whole lot. I have this little fabric detail here that I put some stitch marks through. I sewed it on my machine. Again, fabric and paper scraps, a little bit of sewing. It just adds some visual interest to your pages. As we're going through this, if you have questions, if you're wondering about anything, let me know. I'm trying to really hold it up because if I hold it flat, you're really not seeing this side at all. I have to, because it's such a hefty book. It's so hefty. Hey, Carol, how are you? Hey, Dina, there you are. Hey, Lisa. Welcome, welcome. I do too. Okay, so Capri says I love using junk. I do too. I'm a junk girl. I'm a junk fan. I love I have a lot of scrapbook paper from scrapbooking days and just paper that I collect that I love. So I have little bits of paper from printables and lots of fabric scraps from when I quilted, and I do love to embed them into these pages and use them. So that's what you're seeing here. I love a variety of colors. I as you can tell, my books are kind of bohemian. I don't know if that's the right word. They're a little bohemian. They're really hard to define, the style that I have, because I like grunge. I like pretty. So I like florals and I like laces and I like vintage, but I also like things that are pretty grungy. I love birds. I love to use junk. So you'll see a lot of torn out pages from, you know, books that would have gotten thrown away otherwise. But I just like a variety. I do like these two facing pages. Matching makes me happy, but the next page doesn't have to look the same to me. It doesn't have to have the same color theme or, you see, it's not the same. It's not the same. I think I made this a pocket, a nice big pocket right there. So I'm very eclectic, very bohemian. There's that farm book. This was like a children's farm book about farming. That's what that page is from. Oh, there's another one of my bird stickers that I printed out on my printer on sticker paper and just put it on the back side of a piece of telephone paper. I mean, to me, that's really interesting looking. I love the bird. I love this pretty paper next to it. Very, very eclectic for sure. That's my signature. That's my very first signature, the one that I put in. Now we get to my friends. So this one, number 2, is Dina's signature. So this is what we're looking at here. Oh my gosh, Dina, this is beautiful. So beautiful. Oh my God, look at the gold clip, you guys. What is this holding in though? Let's see. I don't want to like take anything apart. Okay, I think it's just holding this little note in place. I'm gonna put it back so I can hold my note down. Oh, look at how precious. Look at how precious. I'm going to open this now. Do you guys mind? I don't know if it's a personal note. I don't know what's in there. It feels actually a little chunky. So let's open that chunky monkey up and see. My Niagara Falls, Canada. Hi, Grace and friends. I have too much craft junk. It's confusing at times in terms of what to use. Oh, just use whatever makes you happy. Just use whatever makes you happy. That's the beauty of having no rules. I don't want to rip this sticker. Can we salvage it? It's really pretty. It's really pretty. Let's see if we can do it. Yep. So we didn't have to rip through it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Dina, this is over the top. It's like a tiny little card. It's adorable. Let's see if it opens. It has been such a pleasure creating my signature for your journal. I hope it brings you joy every time you open it and look through it. Well, of course it will, Dina. This little tiny little card that matches is just over the top amazing. And it's got to stay in the book. It's got to stay in the book. Now I know it was chunky in there. It's all the lace fabric and the little chiffon bow that she made. Dina, it's so special. Okay, so this little tag, is this a pocket? It is a pocket. It's a tag inside this beautiful pocket. Everything got so squished in here, you know? So we're just gonna gently and carefully make our way through it. Look at this little beautiful collection of, I don't know if that was all together one or if she put that together herself, but it's beautiful. And this little butterfly, is it stuck on here? It is. It's there. It's just our little greeter. It's like our Walmart greeter saying, hello, welcome to your journal. Welcome to the signature. Okay, let's get this back in place and flip the page. No, actually, I'm going to leave these two little things up. Look what she did. So it's a little gold, one of those little, you know, office clips, but she put a little bow on it to make it just that much more girly and special. I love it. I love it. I like those are the little details that can be so fun to put in a book. Thank you, Miss Dina, for that. Okay, let's flip. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a lace pocket. It's gorgeous. You can tell that Dina did that with all the pink. Roberta says, you know Dina well. She has a style that is very distinctive and so classic and beautiful. She has beautiful taste. She really does. Create something beautiful every day, it says. And this really cool frame, it's almost like, I don't know what material it is, but it's soft. It's not metal. It's not like a stiff metal. Really pretty piece of vellum with ribbon accents on it. Believe you can. I love that you've embedded all these little messages in here, Dina. Look at this. It's a button, but it looks like a little glass, almost like a doorknob. It looks like a glass doorknob. It's a little button detail on the bottom with some chiffon. More lace, of course, Dina and her classic lace. She is. She's very classy, isn't she, Debbie? Like classy, feminine beauty is what I think of Dina and her creations. Look at the butterfly. Are you kidding me with it? Are you kidding me? Classic feminine beauty right there. I know it's hard to see because it's white, but it's beautiful. And that is like crocheted. It is not paper. That is a crocheted element there. Follow your dreams. Oh, it's like a tiny little journal. Oh my gosh, Dina. So cute. So cute. Okay, this may take a hot minute. I better go a little faster because with all of these details that I want to pour over. Okay, wait a minute. What's going on here? It's like a little tuck spot here. I don't know if that was intended, but there is a little tuck spot there. Another one of these little floral beauties here. It says for you with a large pink button. And on this side, another pocket with some beautiful tags. Beautiful on both sides. Fit beautifully in this pocket. And the detail on this pocket is not straight across. Okay, let's take a peek because I love these details. There's like a U shape, a very soft, and the paper is textured and raised up like an embossed paper. I don't know if you can see that. It's got like a pearly effect to it. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Those are the details. See the lace on the top? This is the joy of decorating junk journals. So a lot of folks will ask, maybe you're one of them, that say, okay, this book is beautiful. What are you going to do with it now? Like, what do you do with the junk journal? I'm going to grab a chair here if you guys don't mind. Just give me a second to pull a chair over. I have, for a long time, created junk journals simply for the joy that it brings me to use the junk, number one, to put the book together, number two, the achievement of putting it together. It's so cool to put a book together on your own and sew the pages in. But then the decorating of the pages, almost like scrapbooking, when you used to scrapbook way back in the day, like in the 90s when we were scrapbooking our kids' lives. And we'd put the pictures in, but we didn't just put pictures in a book. We did it with a lot of really beautiful, fun elements and some journal entries. Junk journaling is a lot like that, where if you're a creative person and you like to create and you like to use color or you like to use textures or fabrics or whatever makes you most excited, you get to use all of those things in a book. And it's a showcase of your style, it's a showcase of your personality, and it just brings joy to those of us who are creative. And you can see here Dina's style and Dina's personality. We've got a couple of tags here in another little pocket. And then what is this little element? It's like, what do we got going here? Let's see. It's a little book that is glued down on. I've never seen that before. And the little, there's a bulb pin with, of course, a little tie of chiffon, classic Dina style, with Believe on it. It says Believe, and it has a piece of lace. And each little page, when you open it up, like, how precious is this? Can you think about how much time? I mean, you guys saw, oh, each one of these is a little pocket. Get out, Dina. Wait a minute. Every other one, they're little tiny paper bags that she used here. So one side is closed and then one side is open. This would be closed. Oh my word, Dina, what a cute little element to add in here. And like, you could put little embellishments in here or little notes in there, or if you're giving this as a gift to someone, you could put like, a tea bag. If she loves tea, you can put like a tea bag in there. Or if she loves gum, you can put, pieces of gum in there, little treats. So this is the joy of junk journal making. And junk journal giving is the discovery once you're given a book. Oh, this is our map. It says North Dakota on it. Shut up, Dina. That's so cool. She used our map of North Dakota. There's where I live in Devil's Lake, right there. That's the whole state of North Dakota. There's our state capital, Bismarck, but that's where I live right there. She used it as the cover on this teeny little book with the cutest teeny little paper clip with a heart. I love that, Dina. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let me see if I can get it back in its little pocket. I'm not going to take the time to try to wrestle that in there. I'm just going to leave it here for now. There's another dangly here. It says, with God, all things are possible. Oh, look at this beauty. Look at that pretty little heart. And she put a G on the bottom. A G for Grace, for Gracie. There it is, my little G. Oh, Dina, you did such a lovely job of this. You really did. I love your lace pockets, I will say. I really love them. They are classy, beautiful, feminine, and they remind me of you because I know how much you love lace. So this is a little treasure, this whole book of treasures from Dina as a friend. It's such a thrill and such an honor to have this in my book. Oh my word, the Kentucky page. I found the Kentucky page. Okay, that's where Dina's from. She put her logo in here, designs by Dina, and look at that. Blingy, blingy heart with a big cross in the middle. Beautiful. You've got a friend. Oh, Dina, this is so precious. It's so precious. I love it so much. There's tags in her little lace pocket and glued to the outside of the pocket, or maybe it's sewn on. I'm not sure. The Kentucky page is so special. Created with love, Dina Rae, 2024. Oh, Dina, this is Dina's signature. We got through that signature, one signature. Oh my gosh, the heart, right? Right, Carol? How precious is that heart? The Kentucky page is amazing. I'm going to go back to it because that's where that dangly is coming from that I saw on the outside. It has a beautiful little bead, a heart and a cross, and a little piece of lace on a bulb pin hanging off the page. The little treasures as you go through these books, you can see how much you can hear. You can see how much joy it's bringing to me as the one who it's my gift from Dina to me, and it's bringing me so much joy. And I do believe when you're the gift giver, we get as much joy when we put it together for a friend, right? When you're putting a gift together for a friend that you know she's going to love, doesn't it bring your heart joy? There's nothing better than being able to do that for somebody. So this is so fun because we're going to get to see really clearly a little piece of each one of these women. So that was Dina's. The next signature 3, comes from Cheryl from Mama P's Crafty Creations. And Cheryl tied my signature. Here's the signature from Cheryl. And she tied it together with blue chiffon. Look at this. Look at this. It's oh, and that's where the name plate came from. Oh my gosh, it's tied to, it's the whole signature is tied together with blue chiffon and these gorgeous bows that she tied. So let's untie so that we can look through this book. How unique, right? How unique is that? I've never seen that before. Cheryl, you do. I love the unique elements that Cheryl thinks to put in her books. I'm always learning from these ladies. When they create, it's like, man, I've never thought to do that. I want to do that in my next book. Okay, so we've got this little school days, 1950s school picture of this little boy in a frame, and it's movable. It can, it can move. Wow, how cute is that? Poems of Childhood by James Whitcomb Riley. So it looks like a children's magazine or book or newsletter. I'm not sure, what the origin of that is, but look at this little boy. So, Cheryl knows I got boys. I live in a house full of boys. I have my husband, obviously, but then I have my 2 children are boys. I had just boys. They're 17 and 18 now, but I have been raising boys for the last umpteen years, and she must know I love me some little boys. I'm very partial to little boys, of course. So look at this fun little collage of, it's looks like a book page maybe, and it's written in a different language. That is not in English. That might be German, not sure. And some blingy lace pieces, a piece of paper, and a button. And she wouldn't leave the button alone. She, you know, she added the pretty detail of some colored thread tied into the button. All those little details do not get lost on me, girls. And look at that bird. That's a greeting card. That's like a, or not a greeting card, but like a playing card. It seems like it's a, maybe it's from a deck of cards. It's about that same size. Although this side's white. I'm not sure, but I love it. I love it. And it fits in that little boy pocket. See the little birds just popped right out there? That's really precious. Okay, he was there all the time. It says it's musical paper. And there's a little, so she has a brad in here, but so that this side where the metal pieces are, she didn't leave it plain. She added some scrap of ribbon there just to make it extra special. Another little boy. I love these kind of pictures. I'm gonna hold this up close. This is a vintage or an antique photo of a little boy, and he's in, it looks like he's in daddy's boots. He's in some big person's boots. Those are not his boots. I have a great picture of my son Gannon in my boots when he was about 2 years old. And you know, just like that, the boots come up to their hips, and it's just funny as all heck. I love that photo. I love it. Okay, so here we have the Pioneer Mother, Kansas City, Missouri. So here's her postcard to me from Missouri. And then, let's see, is this removable? It is. It is removable. It's like a little corner cover for that page. It has a starling bird. She knows I love birds. And then on the back, my protection and my success come from God alone. He is my refuge, a rock where no enemy can reach me, from Psalm 62, verse 7. And yes, Cheryl, I think all of us ladies are happily and proudly Christian. And so Cheryl does embed those, you know, all of the girls. You'll see crosses and little prayers and music pages from hymnals throughout our books, because we all kind of share that common thread. Ooh, pretty little hummingbird. It's a beautiful color. I think I could, I mean, it's just a standalone and it's chipboard, so we can get that to place somewhere along the line where we want to. We've got this fantastic old legit piece of mail, and it actually has mail in it. It has something in it. Let's see. Oh no, that's the back. So she must have, I don't know if she did it or if it, no, it is. There's something in there. She must have glued in this really pretty piece of vintage paper. Can you see it? It's really hard to see, but it's got yellow flowers and greenery. And then we're using that as a pocket. God, you have been so good to me, from another Psalm. And then here's my note. Here's my note. I won't read, I mean, it's a little bit of a longer note, so I'll read this on my own later. Since it's a little bit longer, I'm gonna kind of poke that out a little bit so I remember to go back to it and read that personal note later. But she wrote a little note on a piece of paper that she cut and folded, although I just bought a pack of stationery. Do you guys remember back in the day when you would send a note to somebody? Stationery was sold this way, where it was a trifold, and you could send it in the mail. And it usually came with a gold sticker that you put on the outside to hold it closed, and then you would mail it out. It very much gives me that vibe. I don't know if she made this or if it is an original piece of vintage stationery, which is what I suspect it is, but it's fabulous. And the bow out here matches this whole page. Daffodils on this side, on an adult coloring page that I could color in if I want to. She does great stories, Carol, in her journal. I agree with you. I love that comment. Mama Peace Crafty. She's saying, okay, so Cheryl's comment under, you can see, okay, I'm glad, Cheryl, that you're commenting from your business page. So if you don't know Cheryl's business page, Mama Peace Crafty Creations, go to the comments and you can follow her right from her comment. But she said the whole theme comes from one of the poems in the book about a mom of boys. That's me, a mom of boys. There's another little babe, 3 years old in Missouri. And she made that a belly band. And like a little, like she used two, no, I want to say, I've got greeting cards in my head, but that's not playing cards. 2 playing cards. You got 2 jokers, playing cards, and she used them as a cover for a little, like a journal spot that tucks in there. How brilliant is that? See what I'm saying? She comes up with the most unique things. This is a Kansas City page. You can see, if you can see. I know it's really hard because the book is very full, ladies. And then here we have another one of those page covers with an Isaiah, a verse from Isaiah. And then on this side from Psalm, I will trust in the shelter of your wings, with the 2 birds. How precious. And another little thing tucked in here. Let's see what this is. Another little, like, see what this is, girls. We've got some cardstock. Could be from an old manila folder that you cut up. Could be from packaging, doesn't matter. She got a little slip of like hymnal paper. And then on this side, the wraparound of the hymnal paper, some floral paper, and a butterfly sticker. Just precious. Precious. And I love that it's made from recycled things. I love it, love it. It just makes my heart happy. Okay, this is just it almost looks like a class picture or a camp picture or something. A bunch of boys with their coach or their teacher. It definitely is this boy theme here, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Sweet little journal card stuck in there. Oh, a boy's mother. Here it is, my mother. She's so good to me. If I was good as I could be as good. No, sir, can't any boy be as good as her? So there's our poem. There's our boy poem. I'll read it later. I love it. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. It's so precious. And then we got another bird visitor here. And these are so simple, girls. These are so simple. Folded paper. We're decorating on both sides and using it as it's almost like a little curtain. It's like a little decoration for your page. It's got this gorgeous yellow bird on it, and it's underneath another map page. I love map pages in books too, especially authentic, like old used up maps. Okay, we've got another, this looks like a hidden paper clip here. Let's see. Is it? Yes, it is. A little hidden paper clip, beautifully done. See how decorative that is? And it's holding together an actual piece of mail, Mr. and Mrs. Frank B. Chester, from 1975 from Mrs. Velda Fink in Iowa. So it went to Kansas from Iowa, and it's a letter. I cherish stuff like this. Like a little moment in time from their lives. I think how precious to have that. It's like a little keepsake in there. Okay. My goodness, Cheryl, this, I want to make sure I'm like, okay, here's the end of, okay, the blue ribbon's going to tell me when I get to the end. This is so stuffed with stuff. It's unbelievable. Oh, another postcard, another vintage actual with the stamp on it. I will read all these later. You can bet your bottom dollar I will, because I love reading old keepsakes from a time before us. 3 pockets here, several pockets on this little folded pocket page, and she's got a little treasure in every pocket. I don't want to squish my little bow there. There we go. Another boy photo pocket. Oh, it's so hard to do, you guys, because it's really full, with a really hefty cardstock bird that I can use somewhere in the book. See how it's just little tiny elements added onto these random pages, book pages that we've added from other books. Here's another one of her gorgeous hidden paper clips. You guys, I gotta hustle. I got 2 more to get through, and I don't want to do injustice to any of them, but I love to look at every little crevice. As you can see, this is the beauty. Another vintage, 1925. Would that be actually antique? May 11th, 1925. 2-cent stamp on it. letter to read later. God is with you wherever you go. Our message in church today was so good. Here's another little photo of a little boy and it was two little boys and two little boys here. Cheryl, I don't know who your contact is or where you got all these fabulous photos, but look at all the fabulous photos she has. And you know, Cheryl just launched an Etsy store, you guys. Cheryl, if you're here, drop your Etsy store link so the ladies can go check out your Etsy store. I just wonder where you're getting all this fabulous stuff. It's awesome. We get another hidden paper clip that she made. Beautiful up there. And another little booklet. Really pretty done in a little pocket here. It's really hard to go slow. It's really hard to go slow. So that is Cheryl's signature. I gotta get to these chiffon ribbons are really helping me know where the beginning and end is. So thank you for that. That's more helpful than you would imagine. And it's really beautiful and decorative. Wow, wow, wow. Cheryl, I love it. Love it, my friend. Look at that. What a brilliant idea. Look at my little tag there. My little name tag. This is beautiful. I love that it adds bulk too, because like I said, I love my books chunky. I love them chunky. She really does, Sherry. She said Cheryl gets the best vintage stuff. Thank you for sharing. Oh, there's her website. There, she just shared it. Awesome. What a wonderful memory, right, Robin? I agree with you. I know, it's going to be an hour, right? It's no joke. We're just going to have to, we've got 10 minutes for each of the next two books. Let's see. This next book is, I've got two more. Chris Hunter's, not book, signature. We're going to look through Chris Hunter's signature. Look at the tie-dye. How fabulous is that? It's got fabulous texture, whatever it is. I don't know what she made that out of. It feels like a paper towel, a really thick one. But it's beautiful, right? Oh, and I love like all the things. I love all the things. Chris, I love all the things. I love all very eclectic, unusual things. It's a whole notepad. We got a whole notepad in here. Oh, we can take it out. It slides in and out of this belly band here. Oh, and then look at that beautiful page behind it. So look at that. I could take this out completely, or I can leave it in. Very smart. What a smart way. So we come across these little notepads, the kids get a lot of little notepads at kids and students projects and activities out in the public. Like if the library has something, they usually give little freebies, and sometimes they're little notepads, and you never know what to do with them. Work them into your junk journals. What a fun example of that there. Okay, here we go with beautiful shiny shimmery paper. I don't know if you can see that she used to make this giant pocket here with a beautiful tag in there. We've got a pretty coffee stained doily. Oh, we got a man. He'd be a dreamer. I love the Tim Holtz man. Whoa, look at this whole folding that it revealed. So this is flapped over almost like a greeting card. And when you open it, it reveals more papers underneath that have been decorated. Look at our bird. Cute. And our lady's doing some painting. And it says, laugh often. How pretty is that? And clever. Pretty and clever. Look at this huge belly band right here. And it has gorgeous embroidered, lace or trim on it. And look at this girl. Whoa, you deserve the best life has to offer. She is blowing this big piece of gum, and that's what it says. And she is the cover for that belly band. We rise by lifting others. This great little journal tag stuffed in there. Oh my gosh, that's brilliant, Chris. What a great way to use a magazine image. I imagine this came from a magazine or a catalog of some sort. Okay, wait a minute here. This is a pocket. And it has a whole journal card in there. Oh my goodness, so smart. So smart. And the little added charm, like a little piece of fabric with an added bulb pin with a button. And look at, there is the Oklahoma State pin. It's the shape of Oklahoma and it says Oklahoma on it. Her little personal touch there. this little bit of detail on a journal card is just enough to get your attention so you see, oh, wait, look, there's something sticking out here. It's a pocket with a journal card in it. That's very smart. Very smart, Chris. Okay, we got more. Oh my gosh, he's a little tuck spot. Little man is doing his job as a tuck spot on that tag. Oh my gosh, is that cute? Look at the lanterns. Oh, and the mushrooms. What? This, again, we got a pocket going here. What? Let's see what's in here. The detail, that satin ribbon with some trim detail on this journal tag, it just is enough to get your attention to say, okay, dig into this little pocket here. You might not have even noticed it, but look at how that hangs out of there. So pretty. We got two little pockets with a bunch of little tags sticking in them, and they each have little measure your life and smiles. They each have like little fun notes on them. Aspirations. Being an adult is the dumbest thing I've ever done. Look at that gal. Yeah, that looks like a greeting card. I love it. I love that page. I love it. I love it so much. Oh my gosh, that's a riot. And that is like situated on some kind of like catalog page or something. I'm not sure what that is. Looks like a catalog page. And then here we have a lace belly band with a card paper clipped down under there. So this goes in, and a lot of times these belly bands are not tight enough to just hold things in. So you see this tiny little paper clip that's here. She uses on the page itself to hold it in place. It's a really smart way to hold your things in place when they're in tuck spots in your book. Oh, look at how cute. You guys are so clever. You are so clever. So clever. Look at this. Pocket's made out of a piece of embroidered, maybe like tablecloth or something. Capri says, I have a lot of memories in there. Oh my gosh. The little people, I do too. Michelle says, I love the little people. Me too, me too. Okay, I gotta keep going, girls. All right, let's see. We got two Positive Vibes, Make Your Own Magic cards in this little tuck spot. And then here, she did quite a couple of these pockets. Smart pockets with tags with the little people. Look at her. She's sitting on a little mushroom. It says smile often. So this is just this tiny little notation of a positive vibe quote or phrase or couple of words. It's just such a nice added pleasantry as you're going through and pulling these out of their pockets and out of their tuck spots. It's so pleasant to open it up and have these little positive notes coming out of the book. So that's like a little flap. Is it a flap or is it stuck in there? Let's see. If it's stuck in there, it's really tight. Yep, we got it out. It is a full journal card. But it's in there rather tight. Okay, it works though. Another journal card, really beautiful paper. Behind this lovely lady reading her magazine on a pocket. It says, there is wonder in simplicity. And then here, another tuck. Here is a flap. Oh my goodness, but this isn't just a flap. Hold on. First of all, it's purple and I love that. Enjoy the moments that make you smile. Here's some satin ribbon that tells you this is interactive. Like open this, and when I open it, oh, it's the bottom of a paper bag. And in the bottom, it has a little card that says, always believe in the impossible. Oh my gosh, Chris, that's brilliant. Okay, the paper bags that you're getting from the store every once in a while when you pick something up and they give you an old-fashioned paper bag. She cut it and used it on the bottom. You see that? How simple and easy is that, but brilliant. Little hideaway spot. You could do that in a greeting card if you're a card maker. As a little hideaway spot for an extra little note. This is beautiful. I was thinking I was looking for is that a tuck spot? It's not. It's just the paper and it's beautiful. I love her little wings. Oh, here's her note to me. I'm truly blessed to call you my friend. One day I will get to have, what does it say? Hug your neck. Thank you for all you are and all you do. Love you, Chris. I love you too. I love you too, darling. Let's hug our necks. We'll hug each other's necks. One day we're going to get together for coffee. For reals, friend. For reals. For reals. I love this like handmade paper that she stamped on so beautifully. Here we have a whole journal card that is a flip up. How smart. This fairy paper is just amazing. I'm loving it. Sunshine on my mind. Oh, look at this girl with her pigtails. Always be kind, accept what is, let go of what was, and have faith in what will be. That's a beautiful message. I love that pigtail girl, Chris. Oh, what a pretty lace for a pocket here. Get you back in there, darling. Okay, we have one more to get through yet, so I'm going to try to fly through some of these. I have 10 minutes, but... I just love this idea of putting the woman behind, or any like person, animal, bird behind your pocket. And then it's just like a little reveal. When you pull out the tag, it's a reveal. How smart. Let me adjust my crown and get the day started. Sounds like a good plan, lady girl. Yeah, look at that outfit. Knitted shorts that look like they're jumper shorts. She's young at heart, but slightly older in other places. Oh, that's a riot, Chris. Oh, we got another tag in here, like a note journal card. I'm not going to pull it out just for sake of time. This feels like washi paper. It's fantastic, whatever it is. Is it washi tape? I don't know. I love it though. Enjoy every moment. I wish you girls were here with me so you could do some explaining of some of the things and where you got them. Oh my word, it's just so plumb full. It's just amazing. It's just so much to take in. This comes out, I believe, but I'm just going to leave it be for now. I'm going to leave it be because it's a nice big pocket right there. 2 more pockets. Wow, you were busy in this signature. Okay, there's Chris' signature. There's Chris's signature. We have 10 minutes to look through Michelle's signature. And then what's going to happen is at the end, I will tell you who you're going to hop on over to next. You don't know who it is yet, but I will tell you at the end of my time whose page you're going to hop on over to so we can watch her open hers. She did an amazing job, right? Everybody give her some hearts or, smiles or some kudos in the comments, whatever you feel like doing. I think she's here. So I can wish a creators event. Would love to come to the East Coast, not journaling for me, but I'd be there. Oh, Barb, she wants to get together. I know I'm not able to go to any of those social events either because I live so far up in the north. It seems like most of those gatherings are in the south or southern parts, mid to south. I love my wings. I do. I love the wings. I do. Jamie says, I will have to go watch the replay. I just got home from the grocery shopping. Oh, you have some fresh foods to eat then. Okay, the next one is Michelle's from the Vintage Daisy. And she, too, tied hers with some ribbon, it looks like. And it has this awesome crown dangly on a pin. Now, it looks like it's stuck to this lace. I wonder if I can, instead of untying this, if I can just slip it off. I'm going to try. Yeah, I'm going to just slip this off. What a fun little detail to close that signature. So it's interesting because each one of these signatures is almost like opening a gift. They are wrapped like opening a gift. That did not occur to me when I put ours together, the ones that I put together for you guys. So I feel like I'm really walking away with this fabulous idea. When you put your books together, even if the book is not for somebody else, if you're making it for yourself, you can make each little signature almost like a little gift and wrap it closed on its own. Michelle has really some amazing, in her shop or in her sales, some amazing vintage fabrics and embroidered things and ribbons. She gets like old like dresses and aprons and I don't know where she gets all the stuff, but she's a huge wealth of, or resource for materials if you like vintage materials. So the Vintage Daisy with Michelle is this next signature that I'm opening. Mr. Robert Law, Epping, New Hampshire. No zip code was needed at the time. 1909, and the postage was 4 cents. And it appears, let's see, is there an actual note in here? Oh, it's got some papers. There are some papers for journaling in here, it seems. Oh, she wrote me a note. I'm so happy I was able to be part of this journey with you. I pray that this little addition to your journal carries my love, a friendship to you. Michelle. Oh, you guys, these are so sweet. This is like the pinnacle of this whole event. We have been 6 months on a journey, and this experience today feels like such a pinnacle. It's like Christmas. It's like opening all these little gifts. Look at that. See what I'm saying? She finds the sweetest little, oh my gosh, fabric little pieces that you can put. And she, added this little tiny bow. It looks like the matching blue ribbon and a little dangly on it, a little heart, Sacred Heart of Jesus with the Immaculate Mary inside. So it's the Immaculate Medal, Sacred Heart of Jesus on the back. I love that. Everything has beauty with this gorgeous piece of lace on the outside trim. There's a vintage children's book page for us. A big fan. Oh, I love me some prayer cards. She included a prayer card in this little collage of, like, almost looks like a vintage curtain, but it's probably a piece of ribbon and a tiny little crocheted piece with the prayer card. Love that page. I love that page so much. She's got, you know me, Michelle, you know me and you listen. Wit and Wisdom of Dickens. What's an actual little book? Pretend it's the plan, it says here. How precious is that? And it fits in this pocket. Okay, Michelle knows me so well. I have a very strong attachment to and love for Mother Mary. I am a Catholic girl, and my mother died when I was 17 and a senior in high school. I went to an all-girls Catholic high school, and I, at that time, just latched on with great devotion to Mary for strength and tried to have understanding of why my mom was gone at the time, but that has carried me through my adulthood as a woman. It really has. So having these in my book from you, Michelle, I feel like I'm going to cry because it feels so intimate and so personal. Wow, you kind of took my breath away with this stuff. I saw that little Mother Mary here in that little medal. I noticed it, as small as that is, I noticed it immediately. And then she appears here. And now we have her here, the Madonna. And then this prayer card. Wow. Wow, wow, with a medal in it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm so touched by that, Michelle. Thank you, darling. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. And given the fact that I just went through this hysterectomy and I'm recovering from that, isn't it so apropos at this time to have Mother Mary like appearing in my book from the love and friendship of a friend, another woman friend, and here she is appearing and giving me more strength to carry on with. It says brave here on this teeniest little paper thing here. Oh, Michelle, that kind of stopped me in my tracks, but I am going to keep flipping through here. I have one more minute, so let me quickly flip through. Here's a hidden, I can tell this is a hidden, oh no, it's a flip. I thought it was a paper clip. It's not, it's a flip. Just beautiful. Your style, Michelle, is just beautiful. Oh, here she is again. And this is a booklet. A prayer booklet. I can't wait to look through that. Another medal here. Michelle, this is incredibly special. Each one of these signatures has been truly a gift. In each signature, its own little gift. And to have it all wrapped up in one book I'm starting to sweat, actually. I'm starting to sweat, and it feels so special. I feel so special and so gifted by this, so blessed by this. So thank you to Chris, thank you to Cheryl, thank you to Dina, thank you to Michelle for contributing so beautifully to this book that I will always always cherish, always treasure, and it will give me joy on tough days, especially because this is a friendship book of journals. To flip through this and look through it and feel the love and the intimacy with these ladies. I'm so stunned and honored. Okay, you guys, it's on to the next person. Do you know who you're going to see? You're going to go visit with Michelle at the Vintage Daisy. She's next up. I'm going to put her link in the comments. There it is. So just jump right in the comments. I just posted her link. I'm actually going to pin it so that you guys can find it easily. Just head on over to Michelle, and we're all going to go watch her open her book and each of the signatures that we gifted to her. Thank you for being here with me. If you're not regularly hanging out with me, I've been quiet lately because I'm recovering from surgery, but I am honored to have your attendance here, your company here, and your friendship. So thank you for being here with me, you guys. Have a beautiful, blessed day. I'll see you over at Michelle.